Hey speakers, we're going to go ahead and get into it. So go ahead and like and subscribe and let's get started. Hey everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hopefully everyone is having a terrific Tuesday thus far. And also I just want to say I hope everyone had a good Juneteenth on yesterday. I know some of us had the opportunity to be off. Maybe some had to work. Either way, hopefully you had a blessed day. So I decided just to hop on. I'm going to be off the next couple of days in my process of transitioning to Florida. So I said, let me take some time and do a pop in, nothing, really extravagant. Just want to just kind of hop in, do a quick video real quick. Now, a lot of people have inboxed me or have been inboxing me in reference to my Cash App. So I did add it there on the display. If you want to donate to the channel, of course, I mean, it's not it's not something that, I'm pushing or it's not nothing. But if you're feeling generous and you would like to donate to the channel, that is the Cash App on the screen. Now, of course, before we deep dive and get into anything, as I always say, please go ahead and like the video. It does help me stay going through the algorithm, as well as subscribe to the channel and join the family. No drama. Just like to, jump on from from time or two just to give my opinion, as well as do the recap and reviews of some of our favorite shows, as well as y'all, I promise. Once I get everything settled in Florida, I do plan to start doing more lives because, as I explained, I will be there, for a few months for sure by myself. So I'll have a little more, private time where I can jump on and do a live or two. So I do plan on doing that, as well as I like to, be able to vlog while I'm there in Florida. To be honest, y'all, this is going to be my first time being that far away from my family, as well as I've never been necessarily to South Florida. So I'm kind of excited, but kind of nervous at the same time. But I do plan on doing some vlogging, kind of get to know the area. Um, but at the same time, I'm a very cautious person. And by me being there by myself, I got to take precaution. But I would like to share, my experience with my speakers. And if you're from the area, let me know, what some good ideas, recommendations for food, places to see, things to do, places to go, and places where not to go. So I will be moving to South Florida, Miami, Fort Lauderdale area. So if you, any of my speakers that is in that area, if you have any suggestions, recommendations, please email me or inbox me on Instagram and share that with me. I'll be glad to get those emails because I have no clue, y'all, to be honest. But anywho, y'all, as I stated, I just wanted to jump on and kind of just talk about some things that have been kind of floating around in the YouTube streets. I don't always, come out with a video, on except on certain days. But, I keep my ears to the street. I keep my ears to the street. So my latest thing, or what we want to talk about first. Let's talk about this past weekend, as we had all shared and may have seen through other channels. And shout out to everyone as far as content creators. Shout out to them. I salute them. I have a lot. I'm not going to say a lot, but it is a couple of channels that I do frequent a lot. I love their content. And just shout out to all the content creators. This is not always easy, from the editing to even making the posts. It's not easy. So shout out to them. And all I can say, in my opinion, from what I've seen in the last couple of months, is just stay consistent and keep doing what you're doing and trust and believe we will get what we want to be, y'all. But anyways, that was off topic. But anyways, so we all seen where Mel actually had her Take Me Back event. And pretty much with the Take Me Back event, we all know that that was a ceremony that was dedicated because basically she was taking her name back, her Rogers name back. And I am so, so proud of her. I am very excited for her. She has been posting a lot of pictures, like from, days prior to her being married. And it just seems as though she has always been a beautiful, classy woman, even as a younger woman. She was, beautiful, classy. You could tell just by looking at the pictures that she has always been someone of a certain statue. So shout out to her. I'm glad that she finally, got to this point. We know that she had been fighting to get her name back. She no longer wanted to be affiliated with that. We heard her say in the past that she kind of struggled with that in the beginning because she didn't want it to seem odd or weird, to her children. But again, that was a time where God said go, and he told her, okay, that's your name. We gonna, that's your name. Take that back. It's yours. You no longer have to be tied to your past other than, of course, the children. But as far as you moving forward, God said go. You have the green light, and this is going to put the stamp of approval. And so we, did get to say show or see rather that she was having the event. Now her friend Shanita jumped on Instagram on yesterday, and she kind of did a live, and I'll play a little bit of it. It was kind of long, but she hopped on, let us know how beautiful it was. We did find out that it is going to be on one of the upcoming episodes, or I can't remember if it's going to be the upcoming episodes, or if it will be in part 2 or part B of Love and Marriage Huntsville. We know that Love and Marriage Huntsville kind of split it down the middle. So I'm not sure if that'll be on this end of it or if it be on the next end. If you know, drop down in the comments and let me know. But she did say how beautiful it was. The filming crew, of course, was there. She did mention that she didn't know the cast members that had actually came. She do know there was a couple of cast members there, but she didn't know any of them by name. Because she has said it several times. I'm Mel's friend. I don't watch the show, so I have no clue about those people or what they got going on. So she wasn't able to give any names, but I'm pretty sure we'll be able to see that in the upcoming episode whenever it airs, who it actually was. And she also kind of said something, or dropped a little gem or two that, it seems as though it was a lot of keying, and she not sure if that keying was a good or was it a bad key. Like, because she did say that it was beautiful. She said that this event, I mean, surpassed a wedding. Fresh flowers, extravagant meal. I mean, it was to the T, all the way down to the 4-page program. You see what I'm saying? And she said that she never could understand why people hate on Mel so much. And she said this event along with the other characteristics of Mel, would really probably put people in their feelings. It really would put some people in their feelings because I mean she got it going on. She got it going on to a level that we may sometimes see where it's two in a home. But as we know, as of right now, it's just Mel. And she's accomplishing more now as a single woman than she was when she was a married woman. And that ain't nothing but God. And I've said it over and over. If God is for you, who could be against you? You could go on a whole battlefield by yourself as long as you walking with God. Because he gonna protect you. You better read Ephesians 6 and 10. Because he gonna put that whole armor of God on you, and you gonna be protected. And she said it. She said, I could see. She was like, even me myself, I'm not going to stop or hold you. She was like, if I was not Mel's friend, yeah, I might be looking a little sideways too. She said her home is beautiful. She said she doesn't know how much we have actually seen on the show of Mel's house. She said, but she's pretty sure that it has not, we can't even begin to imagine what her house looked like. And she said, yeah, to the average person that have that spirit, you would be jealous of her because pretty much look what she has, look what she accomplished. Some people can't even accomplish that as husband and wife, and here it is, she out here doing it on her own. So then when we hear and see some of the other cast members, I ain't saying no names, but you already know what I'm talking about or who I'm talking about, that been building on a piece of property, a piece of land for a minute, and still hollering about another 2 to 3 years before it's complete. I don't know what they trying to build, but I can tell you what, don't get into no further debt than you already is trying to keep up with the Rogers. I ain't gonna even say the Joneses, but trying to keep up with the Rogers. Gonna have you hungry. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna have you hungry if try, if that's what you aiming to do. Yeah, you might be a little late. And I mean, let's just call it for what it is. It happens. It happens in everyday life. Some people look at everything that's going on out on the outside of your life and just imagine that everything is hunky dory and may envy you. May envy you. Family, friends, co-workers, whomever, because they're trying to figure out how you doing it, how you making it. And when they can't figure out their plan, guess what? Instead of them saying, "Oh, well, girl, what put me on, put me in, coach," instead of, humbling themselves and finding a way to find that same motion or similar motion to get them to certain statue, oh, they rather hate. They rather hate. They rather go ahead and click up, even if they clicking up with their enemies. We all need to click up as one to try to take down that one. You see what I'm saying? And to me, that is what I have often seen on this show. And basically, Shanita just put it out there, and she just let it be known that the thing and the speculations that probably that a lot of us has had, as far as jealousy and hate and envy, this is what it is. It's that is really what it is, because I have always said it just seems as though, being that no one could pinpoint a reason to why they could not stand Mel, even down to Martell. Nobody could really just come up with a real valid reason why they didn't like Mel. I always said it got to be jealousy. It got to be, something. We've heard her being called bougie. Oh, she acting different. And this was even when they were close, or supposedly had been close, rather. So now we get validation from her real friend as to, yeah, this is the reason. This is the reason these people can't stand you, girl. This is the reason. But I love her transparency with when it comes to Mel. You could really see where they actually have a real friendship. And she said, being that I'm a real friend of Mel, I guess you can call me a Melameter too, because I'm all for Mel. So there you have it. Shanita is a Melameter too. And she said she gonna keep the Melameters up to date on what's going on with Mel. Someone asked in the comments, was her boo there? And she was like, nah, I don't know. She said, me knowing Mel, I don't know if Mel will bring him around the kids. And she was like, I don't know. You could tell this is a person, she's solid. She ain't doing this for the TV show. And she said basically she didn't even know that the people was gonna be there. She said she, had a little speech that she gave, but she don't even know if that's gonna get aired. She don't care nothing about that, because that wasn't the reason she was even there. She didn't go to the event to be featured on an episode. She this is bigger than that. You see what I'm saying? You could tell Shanita herself has motion of her own, so I don't need that TV show. I don't need y'all a TV show. So yeah. So again, she did say some of the cast members was there. She said, "Y'all, I wish I could have went live to, or said something so y'all could have told me was one that the ops. So was this actually somebody here for mail?" She said, "Because I don't know the people." She said, "But what I can say, whoever the couple was, they had money." She said, "Because I look them up and down, and what shoes they had on. So it is somebody of statue." Now, in my opinion, could it have been Nell and Chris Fletcher? We do see where she is kind of close to Nell, and I could probably see her inviting Nell. So was it them? I don't feel that her and Tisha is it. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that's what it is. I think they kind of being cordial for the show, but as far as my real life, what I'm doing here, nah, this ain't for you, like type deal. So I can't really see her inviting her. I can't even see her really inviting Stormy, Lou, and Tiffany. Yeah, maybe so. But when she said come off like money, Lou and Tiffany just don't give me no big flex when it comes to being Prada down, Gucci down, but Chris and Nell kind of put you in that mind of someone that would be bussing Rolexes and all that, because we know they got some motion. They got some motion. So that is the only couple that I could see that it could have been. But again, she says she don't know. We'll have to wait and see. She did say it was a lot of things that she really couldn't talk about because of the show. And she was like, "Y'all gonna make me," because people were asking her questions in the comments, and she was just like, honestly, I don't know." She said, "Because I don't know them people." But she say, and Mel gonna mad at me because I don't want to say too much and give away, what's gonna be on the show. She said, "Them people ain't gonna never invite me back." Baby, she must didn't know. Didn't nobody tell her how these millimeters act, baby. If you come on there and say you got a little tea, baby, they expect for you to overfill the cup. Okay. So yeah. So she might want to be careful the next time she hop online and say she got some tea, because baby, the millimeters want you to spill it over. Yes. So I'm just gonna play just a little bit of it, and not gonna play too much. Because like I said, it was rather long. Hopefully you got a chance to maybe hear and or see it. I know some other people may have had it on their channels, but let's just see here. I got to figure out, y'all, what I did with it. If y'all have not hit the like button as of yet, please go ahead and do that while I try to locate, because I had it here up, ready, cocked, and loaded. And I guess because, baby, I done gave glory to the good Lord, the devil try to intervene, but we ain't going for it. No, we not. So let's see. Let's see here, y'all. But even if I don't, I mean, I have. Oh, here it is.
Come in, people. Come in, people. Come in. Come in. Come in. Come in. Hey, y'all. Okay, I'm late, y'all. I know I'm late. I am late. I know y'all want the tea. I am late to getting on the live. I told y'all I was going to give y'all all the gems. I was getting ready to get my makeup done from Chanel. She's going to pop in here in a second. She's going to put her hair down in the back. She didn't know she was going live. Hey, girl, hey, all you millimeters, go on and send it out, y'all. Because I'm getting ready to give y'all the tea on what had happened with no wig on, y'all. But I promise y'all I was going to go live and a.m. So I'm a little late. So we getting ready to talk about what had happened on Saturday when I filmed with Love at Huntsville, right? So I'm about to take a shot. She's gonna help me take a shot. We're gonna take 2 shots while we're on this thing. Hold on, y'all see I'm drinking my live, so I'm definitely gonna take a shot of a live. She's gonna pour it in the shot glass. Go ahead and send it out, y'all, to 5 people. Let them know we are live. I know Mel gonna try to bombard what I did, right? So literally, look at me. I got a shot, y'all. I'm waiting. Okay, Mel has joined, y'all. I knew Mel was gonna join, y'all. Melometer is activated. I know that's right. Send it out, because y'all know I'm getting ready to tell. I gotta tell y'all something. So I'm getting ready. I'm gonna drop it. Hold on, wait. Let me go. There's. Ooh. Let me take a shot. People still coming on. They coming. Let me see if I can add Mel. What are you doing? What's up? So listen, you don't know what happened was I was on my what they call it, a wisdom walk. Okay. I was on a wisdom walk, and so everybody started saying, "So what happened? What happened? We know you." They knew I went to go see you because I posted a sign that I was in Alabama. So they put "Your People Smart." They put 2 and 2 together. I gotta give them a little bit, just a little bit, Mel. Don't be Shanita, girls. Now look, I'm out here. They just paged my number to go eat. But listen, I was on Instagram, saw your butt was on live. Do not be on here. Don't leave. Y'all the tea, because I'm not on the show, so I can tell y'all a little bit. Oh my gosh, do not be spilling the tea, Shanita. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. No, man. Listen, we're gonna kick Mel off, because I'm gonna tell you, listen, Mel gonna leave, y'all better stay on. I'm gonna tell you, because I'm about to go eat. They just paged me. I'm about to go eat, honey. Don't be on here. Now look, girl, don't have me testing you in a minute. Don't be on here telling me. I'm about to tell it, y'all. How y'all hang up? Somebody tell me how to hang up on Mel. How you hit the button? I'm about to hang up. Okay, good. Hang up. That's okay. I got the. Hey, don't make me. I'm for real. Don't have me calling you when I'm done eating, okay? People don't get off. Bye, Mel. I got this. Hang up. Boom. She off. Let me tell y'all what had happened. So I went to film with Mel on Love in Huntsville. She can't shut me up. She on the show. I'm not on the show. So they can't tell me what to do, y'all. So let me give y'all all the tea of what happened. Because this was only my second time going to Alabama ever in my life. So I never went to Huntsville, Alabama. So shout out to Huntsville, Alabama. Listen, for those of you that are sleeping on Alabama, that's where the money resides, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Baby.
Oh, y'all. Wait a minute, y'all. So there we did hear a little bit of that. It is long, y'all, and I was trying to see if I could fast forward it for you to hear the important parts that she had kind of got into, but like I said, it was pretty long. Let me see if I can. I was trying to look for a way to kind of fast forward it because it was long. When I say it was long, y'all, it was long. Let's see. If not, then I'm gonna just give y'all her channel where you can actually go on there to actually see that or listen to that. Matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to hold it up, and I didn't want to make this video too long. So just you can always hop on her channel. It is Shanita Foster, and that is her name there at the bottom of the pic. And her name is Shanita Foster. Now, we did hear her Mel tell her, now don't you spill the tea, and don't have me calling you after this little live, because she do not want her spilling the tea. And I do feel as though it was like a little teaser from Shanita, which to me, it teases everyone and kind of drive them to watch the show, the upcoming shows. So I don't know if this was something that may have planned. I don't know, but I could definitely say it's good promotion for the show because we see the numbers are steady dropping, and this is actually giving us as the millimeters something to look forward to as far as seeing this event. Now again, she didn't know exactly what episode it will be or however, but we do know that it's coming, so it's going to keep people tuned in to actually see that. So to me, I think it was good promotion for the show, and in my opinion, the show need all the promotion it could possibly get, because normally around after 2 is when the ratings come in. So we'll see for this week. But again, if you want to hear everything she had to say, I kind of broke it down a little bit. We heard just a little bit. Like I said, it was really long. I didn't want this video to be too long. So if you want to go over to her channel, it's in her reels. It's Shanita Foster on Instagram. Her name is at the bottom of the little screenshot I have there, where you can actually hear the full conversation, because for some reason it would not let me kind of fast forward. I was going to try to get to more important parts of it. In the beginning it was like she was just kind of playing around getting everybody to come on, but you can go and hear that on her channel. So shout out to Mel, for taking her name back. She is now Melody Cherie Rogers, and I know it has to be a good feeling, and I can't wait to see that being premiered there on the show, where we'll be able to get a good look at the experience. So child, in other news in other news, we seen where none other than Miss Curry, aka Coleslaw, aka Side Dish, aka Paranoia. I mean, and all the above. Well, baby, she outside. She is outside. And y'all, do y'all see the big difference in her face and everything? It looked nothing like how it was. You remember that live that her and Martell did, look like her face was all swole, and she did a couple of lives where she just looked swole. Now we all, kind of assumed or speculated that maybe she was pregnant. It had never been confirmed, so I ain't finna say okay, yeah. But all I do know, it is a big difference in what we was seeing to what we seeing now. And she's being assured to show you her belly and all of that. And I am not gonna hate, not gonna hold you. Can I stand her? Because I can't give you no grace. But at the same time, she is a beautiful girl. She's a beautiful girl. And really and truly, I pray that she one day wake up and realize what it is and what it ain't, and move on with her life. But we did see where she outside, honey. She was in Ohio. Now, y'all, I'm gonna be totally honest. When I took this screenshot and then we seen the next screenshot, I said, "Oh my God, is this girl, getting makeup done and all of this and filming for the show?" I'm not gonna even lie, y'all. I that's the first thing came to mind. But of course, I sat back on it. I held the screenshots, but I sat back on it and I'm like, this a little fishy here to me, because you go from not being seen at all to where you bust the internet wide open with these pictures. Well, I ain't gonna say bust it wide open, because if you watch it, Arion, you still ain't that girl, okay? We just surprised to see you, because and definitely surprised to see you with makeup on, hair done, looking decent, because baby, you've been looking a little stressed and depressed in them other pictures, is all I'm saying. But anyways, so I was like, Lord, they really finna put this girl on this show? That's the first thing that came to mind. So I sat back on it, like I said, and then we later found out that she was in Ohio for a relative's wedding. I didn't get to actually see the other pictures. I know Empress may have had it on her channel, where she was actually there with Martell. He was in attendance. I think she may have been a bridesmaid, and he was there holding knocks. So they actually attended this wedding, I'm assuming, as a family, maybe, as well as I showed pictures from on my last video, if you hadn't had a chance to see that, in reference to Martell and what they had going on, in reference to Knox or Maverick or whatever you want to call him. Um, they've been kind of hanging out a little tough lately. We saw that they were on a boating trip or whatever trip they was on, and he didn't put her in the pic, but we could definitely tell that was her arm that was in the pic, and he was holding Maverick, and they were on the boat. And I'm not sure if it was other people in attendance because we didn't see all that, but it seems as though they are, I don't know, doing the family thing, the dating thing. I guess being that him and Sheree is no longer faking the funk or faking it till they make it type deal. I guess he say, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bring you outside. I ain't got nothing left. Nothing. Y'all excuse me, I don't know how to sing. But anyways, yeah, I guess I might as well go ahead and just, try to make the best of it with you. Mel done changed her name back. She ain't coming back. I couldn't deal with faking the funk with Sheree no more. Everybody didn't sit up here and bust the scene down with Belinda. I mean, yeah, I might as well go ahead and take you out. And 9 times out of 10, now we sit up here and we call Coleslaw dumb and all of that, but we also know that Martell also, which he might be the aggressor allegedly, but we also know that she can kind of get out of hand, and he know that he have to keep her at a certain level, because if not, baby, she will be in these YouTube streets all day. She would be content all day, because she will hit that live button and get the ranting and raving. So he know this now. Plus, on top of everything that has been exposed within the last month, they might as well go ahead and be together. Y'all didn't hit the bottom of the barrel together. London Bridge is falling down. Y'all might as well go ahead and make it do what it do, because yeah, this is what it is. I feel as though he know that really and truly she can really bust this wide open, like she pretty much already have when she shared the information with Carson. So he have to keep her at bay. Do Martell love this girl? I would probably say yes. He's dealt with her for a long time prior to her having Knox. Is he in love with her? I doubt it. Because why now? My question is, why now? Why are y'all doing, which we have known, and she has said it several times, that they used to go on little dates and outings and all of that. It just never really got publicized because it had to stay under wraps in a secret. So is this just another occasion where they're doing those types of things now, and being that he has really no attachment to nobody, he they kind of let up off of that block the blockers, to where people are able to capture these pictures, and then a lot of times she posting them herself. And I think she is knowing, okay, you gonna be featured and seen with all these other women, okay, let me go ahead and get to the forefront too, and let me show them that I'm still here. Now, do I feel like he might be still be dealing with Belinda and whomever else? 9 times out of 10, probably so. 9 times out of 10, he keeps saying he want to be married in the next 10 years. Do I feel like Ariane will be the one he'll settle down with? I doubt it. I doubt it very seriously, because he has already made it a point to say that he needs someone that got statue, meaning AKA money, motion, got stuff going for themselves. In my opinion, allegedly, this young lady is on Section 8. She don't have a job. She has a suffering boutique. I mean, what can she offer him? What can she bring to the table? Nothing. So therefore, I mean, no, I don't think it will be her, because she ain't fitting he might, would he take her if she had a little bit more emotion? Probably so. Maybe. I don't know. Because it is a lot of times, 80% of the times, the person that a husband cheat on their wife for don't wind up be the person that they wind up with. They keep you over there in their friend zone, or they keep you in that zone that, yeah, you will never be the main one, because already they don't really respect you to a certain level because of you doing exactly what they did. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they can't trust you, you can't trust them, because they already know what it's hitting for. Same way he used to tell Mel, I'm going to the gym in the middle of a pandemic. Okay, well, what you think Ariane will think, or what do she currently think when he say I'm going to the gym? Is he really going? Or is he going to somebody else's house? This is going to always be in the back of her mind, because she know this is pretty much how she was dealing with him. So where would ever be the trust? How would it ever work? And that's why men seldomly settle down with the side chick, because the side chick already know the game. So why take themselves through that when they know it's going to be a trust issue out the gate? I mean, come on. It is what it is. But I think that's another reason he was fighting for her to be on the show, because he know that she ain't got nothing, allegedly. So by getting her on the show, it ain't so much. I do feel it is to make Mel mad, but at the same time, I also feel like he's trying to get her some motion so she can get up out of his pocket. Because right now, what income? What income is she getting? She ain't even got sense enough to try to use the little highlights and use what people have given her, even if it's in a bad light. Bad promotion, good promotion is all promotion, is promoting you. You could hit the live button and talk about something more interesting, talk about your brand. People gonna hit people gonna watch it, because they gonna wait for you to see what dumb you finna say, or if you finna drop some gems. The minute it shows up, Aaron Curdy going live, everybody coming over there. If it ain't nothing but to see you apply lip gloss all, they gonna sit there and watch that, because they're gonna think within that time that you're on that live, you're gonna say something. You could be making money right there off of Instagram. I've been saying, what you waiting for, sis? Why you ain't never came to the YouTube streets? Girl, monetization on YouTube can be very profitable. She didn't know how to use the platform that was handed to her, even though it was a bad one, but it still was a platform that would have gained traffic to her, that could have brought in lucrative income for her. She didn't even use that. So that's how I know you a little slow, in my opinion. You slow. Because one thing I can say, what was the girl name? Unique, or whatever her name was, that was fooling with the Kevin Hunter, Wendy Williams' husband. Baby, she took that. Yeah, I was the side chick and all that, but she took that, and she building herself as a brand. She took to YouTube. She doing interviews. You know, she done came out with a whole record and all that. Everybody know who she is, because she made herself known. Yeah, I was this, and this, but yeah, I'm using this because I got a platform. It ain't the best one, but it's gaining traffic, which is gaining revenue. You see what I'm saying? Look at Carson. Carson, probably had motion where she was, because I have looked at Carson's work and she's good at what she do. But just imagine how much more traffic she has gained on her website. She's created a whole YouTube channel that have over 100 people in the chat, all based on what was given to her from a 5-second clip on the show, and everyone blowing it up. Look what she gained. You see what I'm saying? It opened up a door for something else. So what people look at as, oh my God, I'm embarrassed. Girl, you better turn that embarrassment to something, but you wasn't even smart enough to even do that. So what can he really do for you as a wife? You're not business minded enough. When a man has had someone in the statue of where male is, business minded, motivated, go getter, hustler, you think he finna settle down for somebody that sit on the couch and apply lip gloss all day and claim to be that girl and this and baby, your body got ain't got nothing to do when it comes to the digits. It ain't got nothing to do when it's time to have motion to bring in income because your body, you ain't even using that because basically it's nothing. It's nothing. It's like nothing that you're doing is being profitable to you. You tried to sell them little clothes or whatever, but ain't nobody going for that, sis. It's 2023. People not really doing the rainbow thing unless they doing it to kick around the house. But when people ready to go outside, they looking for something a little more quality. So it wasn't getting that much motion. And when you seen that wasn't working, you should have tried something else. But no, you sitting back and in the back of your mind, you thinking and hoping and praying they'll give you a spot on the show that nobody want to see you on. Let's just be real. And now that we hear that your baby daddy fighting as hard as you fighting to get you on the show, come on. By the time you make it to this show, if you ever make it to this show, ain't nobody gonna be watching. And the minute you set your face on there, they definitely ain't gonna watch just because you own it. The ratings are already failing. They're already dropping. So sis, I guess, what y'all think? Do y'all think we should mention her name should her name be mentioned on the show? And maybe you think the ratings will boost up? Hell no. Girl, don't nobody care about what you got going on. Nobody care. But yeah, y'all, they was at, I guess, a wedding or whatever, as a family. And guess what? If she like it, who are we not to love it? You see what I'm saying? It's just like it is what it is. Misery loves company. I feel that Martell probably, he's still getting the backlash of, and he's still feeling the pain of knowing that it'll never be with him and Mel again. And I'm going to just be honest, and then I'm going to close this. Yesterday, when I seen this with Kimora Simmons and her daughter in reference to Russell Simmons, y'all, to be totally honest, the first people that came to mind to me was Mel and Martell and the Eminem kids. And I pray to God that neither one of those children have to experience such pain or ordeal as this. But if Martell don't get himself together and get out his feelings and move on with his life, this could be the reality of one of your children. If not all of them, it could be the reality of one of them. Because a child is only going to sit back and allow you to belittle and hurt their mother for so long. They may love you to death, but they love their mother as well. And they're only going to go for that for so long, and then they're going to start lashing out. So in my opinion, you better get your stuff in order, sir. You better get your stuff in order, because these children of these days here, they're not going for that. And the internet, you say, well, I don't want them on the internet or the show until they're old enough to make a decision for themselves. Well, that ain't too long from now. They'll be teenagers before you know it. And if you don't straighten up and learn some type of respect for their mother, this could be your reality, sir. And it won't say that Mel is less of a mom or the Eminem kids or disrespectful children. But this, what you're seeing on this screen, is a child that is hurt, that has been caught in the middle of two parents, one of them always managing to belittle and bring the other parent down, and she's tired. This is what you see, tired. I'm tired of being in the middle of this. I'm tired of you treating us bad because you feel some type of way because you lost. Because you lost everything you had for your own reasons. Why I got to suffer? Why do you have to come after my mother? She didn't take that from you. Because see, he wanting to say that Kimora took everything from him. No, sir. You took a tumble down Mount McKinley when they had all of those R accusations about you, and you picked up and moved to Bali to avoid being arrested, allegedly. So now you're over there in a whole nother country by yourself, probably wanting to come back to the States, but probably knowing what's going to happen when you get over here. Not to mention who all you done had to pay off and this, that, and other. This woman said that she hadn't even helped you out, loaned you money to keep afloat. Why she had to do that? Y'all wasn't even together. You see what I'm saying? And still, your narcissistic ways still lead you to belittle this woman. So when your child decided to say Happy Father's Day to her mother, that's because she feels as though her mother is filling the shoes of a mother and a father. Got to know that. I don't think she would just come on there and just say that if you was the, world's best dad. But because you're over there in Bali, what do you think? You think that she should come over there, every other weekend to visit you in another country? Somewhere that you didn't have to be because you shouldn't have did the things that you did that drove you over there. So now what I'm supposed to do? Come over there to make sure I have a relationship with my father? You got to be crazy. What's wrong with you? But again, this is what happened to a lot of men. And I'm going to say it a lot of times happened to men with money. They feel like money, makes them high power. Money makes them God. And they expect for everyone around them to fall in line. And when they don't know how to react. She even showed pictures of him. It was muted because I guess she said that she wasn't able to get the recording, but you could see in his face he was a fit and rage talking to his daughter on FaceTime, where she could actually see your face and your reaction. That was scary. But my mind went straight to Melody, Martell, and the Eminem kids, and I plead the blood of Jesus over it because I never want them kids to have. I never want no child to go through that. But if Martell do not get himself together, grow up, get out of his feelings, and gain some respect for this woman, he may have this. This may be his reality with one of his children, because eventually when they grow up and they get to see all of this that then transpired on this internet, because the internet is forever. So I don't know, you thinking that you could protect them by keeping them off of the internet now. Well, okay, you got a couple of kids that'll be preteen teen in a minute. So what then? They can type in their mother's name. They can type in their father's name. And I guarantee you 99.9%, a lot of that scrutiny that you took her through is going to pop up. It is. Newsflash, y'all were on a #1 show on a major network. Let's start there. Do you not think that your children would like to look back on when their parents was on television and all of that? What child wouldn't? So you're not afraid of when they type in their mother's name, something, about you and the things you've said won't come up? How you going to explain that? Y'all, this video is way longer than I thought. I done went off on a whole tangent. Ooh, y'all forgive me, y'all. I haven't had one of these lives in a minute, but I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Now, of course, if you did not get a chance to like the video on your way in, please tap on it, tap dance on it, bounce on it, twerk on it, do whatever you want to do on that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you have not joined the family. We would love to have you. Again, for everyone that was inquiring in reference to my Cash App, it is there on the screen. Not required, not required, but if you would like to donate, there's my Cash App there on the screen. And also turn on the notification bell so you'll always be notified when another video is uploaded. I do plan on coming to do a quick video a little later today in reference to the ratings, see where they are for the week. And again, as I stated, it looks like Shanita gave some good promotion for upcoming episodes, because we will see the ceremony of Take Me Back, featuring Mel getting her name back. So it kind of give us something to look forward to in the episodes, because really and truly, it's up and down. It's like a seesaw with that show. Right now, I feel like Bell Collective is doing what it's supposed to do, and Love Marriage Huntsville is, it is what it is. But anywho, that was all I had, y'all. Now, go ahead, leave comments down below in reference to anything that we talked about in reference to the Take Me Back ceremony. Let me know how you feel about Ariane and her being outside, honey. Let me know about the Coralie and her daughter. I can't think of her daughter's name. I'm not going to chop it up. And Russell Simmons. Let me know, how do you feel about that? Let me know about how you feel about Shanita and her live. And again, if you want to hear the whole live, go over to her page. Again, I will put that up. Her name is Shanita Foster. I think it's Dr. Shanita Foster on Instagram, and you'll be able to hear that full live. It was long, but she did kind of drop some gems on that. And y'all, I guess that was it. Now, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Tuesday. Stay safe. Y'all be blessed. I love each and every one of you. Thank you. Thank you so, so much for the love and support. Always. Thank you for all the encouraging words, comments. Now, don't charge it to my heart, charge it to my head. If I don't get an opportunity to comment back or love every comment, I try to read through and like as many comments as I possibly can, y'all. It's hard to keep up, but just know you are appreciated. If you ever want to reach out to me directly, my email is going to always be down below in the description, as well as I do have an IG page. Might not post that much, but you can hit me on the DM as well, and I definitely will respond. I thank each and every one of you. Again, I love you all for the support, and y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all later on the next video with the ratings. Bye-bye.